YouTube? This is Danger Spaceghost from Team Danger, coming at you with the Pendulum Guardragon deck profile, 2019, June 2019 format. I'm not going to explain every card I put down because I feel like this deck is pretty self-explanatory if you've ever played a Pendulum deck or a Pendulum Magician deck. Let's get right into it. First things first, we're going to start off with the Pen Magicians. It's going to be 3 Harmonizer Magician, pretty self-explanatory. 2 Black Fang. 2 Purple Poison. 2 Oath Dragon. 1 Wisdom Eye. I cut this dude down from 3 recently because he's not as viable as I thought he was in his deck. He clashes with Pincall and Electromite, so when you do see him, he works, but you don't really need to see him. 1 Time Gazer, 1 Janky, and 1 Dragon Pit. And that'll round off the Pen Magicians. Let's get into the starters and play 3 copies of Supreme King Dark Run. He is the best starter in the deck. He searches you out at the lowest scale. Speaking of, 2 Gate 0. Played a 2-2 ratio of the Mystical Beast. 2 Master Cerberus, 2 Jackal King. I don't like seeing Master Cerberus in my hand after I've already used the effect. Can't pin summon him, so he's just sort of there. 3 copies of Chronograph. You need Chronograph. I mean, in any Pendulum deck, I never see anyone not playing Chronograph. 2 Abyss Actor Curtain Raiser. This guy is optional, but I play him because he is a starter / extender. Getting into our floodgates of the deck, we got 1 Sloth and 1 Goliath. I run a 40 card deck, so I don't run a plethora of Amorphages, but these guys do the trick. Last but not least, for the Pendulum cards, we run 1 Aether. This dude is pretty annoying. Upon normal or special summon, he can target and banish a card flat out. So when you pin summon this guy out, he's usually banishing something. Pretty good. For our non-Pendulum cards, we run 3 copies of Apex Avion. This dude is pretty viable. Walking, talking, negate. Spin himself back to the hand to use him next turn. Negate again. Swing for a pretty big 27. He's a level 7, so if you need him to get into your Ab Dragon to go into your Vortex play, he's there. But you usually don't, so he's a big boy negate, big bird. Now let's get into our spell cards. Of course, we run 3 copies of Dragon Shrine. A lot of people don't. Some people run 2. I prefer 3 because, I want to see him in my first turn. 2 Pin Call. Some people run 3. I run 2 because it is a hard once per turn, and I do want to see him, but I don't want to see too much of it. Foolish Burial. He's another Shrine. I really want to see Shrine. I really want to dump my Dark Room from the deck. And then 1 Pot of Desires. I run 1 because I don't like drawing into pot off the pot. Of course. Alright, now that'll take us into the extra deck. The extra deck is pretty standard, pretty self-explanatory for any Pendulum deck. If you're running Pendulums, you're probably running this, probably not this exact build, but like probably something similar to it. It's going to be 1 Saryuja for your Guard Dragon play. 1 Boral Sword, pretty standard, pretty staple for any extra deck. 1 Heavy Metaphors Electromite, any Pendulum deck should be running in the extra deck. 1 Heraldic Seal, the Heavenly Sphere is this guy. He brings out your Amorphages from deck, or if you've banished them or something like that off of Desires, bring out your Aether. He can banish off a special summon, so it's pretty good. 1 Guard Dragon Agripane, 1 Guard Dragon LP. You don't run Pit C for this combo. You don't really need him. Just for the Agripane and Pit C. Summon Agripane and LP. For your Synchros, 1 Hot Red, summon off your Agripane. 1 Boral Sword, or Borolo Savage Dragon, Savvy D, he's pretty viable. 1 Ignister, pretty good spot removal. This guy, Regeki on summon, Supreme King Dragon Clearwing. And he has that El Shaddai, or that Shaddai construct effect where if it gets swung on or it swings on something to just pop that card, not even doing any battle, just you swung, pop. Now let's get into some exits. That Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon, Abbey Dragon, Tornado Dragon, that back row hate. This Dweller for your Solomon Great or any other graveyard based deck. Supreme King Dragon Dark Rebellion. This guy pretty good for swinging for game. Getting over just a ridiculous big monster. And then one Vortex Dragon to round off the extra deck. This dude is pretty self-explanatory. He's running like every Pendulum deck. He's a negate. Then last but not least, we have our side deck, and we're running 3 copies of Yamasu. Pretty self-explanatory for that striker matchup. I think Oseka, walking, talking, back row hate. Lava Galoom, same reason you're running your Denko Oseka, because you don't really need your normal summon. Just drop a Lava Galoom on your opponent, and then proceed with combo. Artifact Lancia. This card should be in every side deck in this meta, or this format, because, I mean, there are a lot of cards, or a lot of decks that banish. Got Orcus Dino, other plethora of decks that just use the graveyard to banish, to get advantage. Lancia says no. And for the last, but not least, Twin Twister. For the last, a little bit of back row hate, because Mystic Mind is a thing. It's not really that big of a thing these days anymore, because the deck is just, it was trash and still is. But, I mean, Twin Twister is really good for the Orcus matchup too. And that does it for the Pendulum Guardragon deck profile, June 2019. If you guys liked it, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below what you didn't like or something I could be doing better. I'm always open to suggestions. This channel is new, so this will be the first profile of many. So if you guys just stick in there with us, liking and subscribe to the channel, we'll be uploading more content as the channel goes on and progresses. But as of today, this will be wrapping up our deck profile. Love you guys, and see you in the next one. Also, quick shout outs to Team Danger itself. These guys, some casual duelists that have been there since I started playing in the game again. Shout outs to Heroes in Games. It's our locals that we go to. Shout outs to the Guard Tower. We go there to practice sometimes, play test and everything. Shout out to Team Blackjack. I guess a lot of you guys are pretty cool. I like playing with you guys, play testing with you guys. You guys help me out a lot. Thank you for your time.